Ohio State's emotional meeting after Michigan loss sparks championship run. On December 3, just days after Ohio State's heartbreaking loss to Michigan, the team held a pivotal meeting that would ultimately set the course for a remarkable turnaround. Jack Sawyer, Josh Fryer, Emeka Egbuka, Jeremiah Smith, and the rest of the Ohio State football team will never forget that emotionally charged 3-hour session that took place in the team room. It was a day filled with raw emotions, frustration, anger, tears, and a fierce determination to rise above the failure. The meeting wasn't easy, as Fryer, a fifth-year senior offensive tackle, recalled. It was one of the toughest days of his football life. Players from every position group spoke up, airing grievances and frustrations, and head coach Ryan Day was right there with them, vulnerable and open with the team. "I messed up," Day admitted, accepting blame for his role in the loss to Michigan. For many players, it was a moment of reckoning. Sawyer, a defensive standout, said that the players were mad about a bunch of different things. But they came together in that room, hashing out their issues like grown men. This emotional reset gave the team a renewed sense of purpose. "We knew we had to come together and go chase this thing." Fast forward a month and a half, and the Buckeyes are on the brink of a national championship, a goal that seemed distant after a series of mid-season struggles. Despite a $20 million roster and high expectations, Ohio State faltered in key games, including a loss to Oregon in October, a narrow victory over Nebraska, and the crushing defeat to Michigan in their regular season finale. But since that emotional meeting, the team has gone on a tear, dominating top-tier competition including Tennessee, Oregon, and Texas in high-profile matchups. As they arrive in Atlanta for the college football playoff championship game against Notre Dame, no one can deny the transformation the Buckeyes have undergone. It's hard to imagine that this championship run could have happened without the soul-searching meeting on December 3. The specifics of what was said in that meeting remain private, but players have been open about the intensity of the emotions. Egbuka said the meeting allowed the team to hash out everything that's been built up in our hearts, while defensive lineman Tyleik Williams described how each position group stepped up and expressed their commitment to improve. Fryer spoke of the frustration, anger, and raw emotion that fueled the meeting, emphasizing how important it was to see the team's passion for the game. Coach Day, perhaps the most emotional of them all, took the brunt of the criticism, both from players and external sources. His coaching decisions had been questioned, and he had received personal threats, leading him to pull his own children from school for safety. Yet in that meeting, Day's humility was evident. He accepted responsibility, acknowledged his missteps, and listened to his players' concerns. Safety Lathan Ransom noted how rare it is to see a head coach take that kind of accountability and listen so intently to his players. Day has been cautious about revealing too much about the meeting, emphasizing that the full story will only be told if Ohio State wins the national championship. "There's some great stories to be told about what went on behind closed doors," he said, "but the only way that gets told is if a banner gets put up in the Woody." As Ohio State faces Notre Dame for the title, the team carries with it not only the memories of a transformative meeting but also the lessons learned and the bond forged in that emotionally charged room. If they come out on top, it will be the culmination of a journey that began with a painful loss and ended with redemption and a national championship.